Have you ever wondered what coding would look like if AI didn't just help you, but actually worked alongside you, understanding your entire project, fixing problems before you notice them, and rewriting your app in seconds when you decide to pivot your idea? Well, Google just revealed something that feels exactly like that. It's called Google Antigravity, and people are calling it the future of software development. Not because it writes code faster, but because it removes friction entirely. What used to take weeks now takes hours. What used to take hours now takes minutes. And what used to require entire engineering teams can now be handled by a single developer with an AI-powered super tool. Google Antigravity is more than a coding assistant. It's an AI-first development environment designed from the ground up for multimodal intelligence. That means it doesn't just understand text. It understands your codebase, your file tree, your UI layout, your terminal output, your logs, your instructions, and your intentions, all at once. And here's the scary part, or exciting part, depending on how you look at it. Antigravity rewrites codebases on the fly. You can literally say, rewrite this entire backend using Fast API instead of Express. And it does it with no hesitation. This isn't autocomplete. This isn't Copilot. This is something entirely different. The moment everything changed, for years, coding assistants were limited. GitHub Copilot gave you suggestions. ChatGPT could generate snippets. AI plugins could highlight errors, but they were helpers, not collaborators. Antigravity shifts the dynamic. It transforms AI from a helper into a partner. The AI becomes alive, constantly analyzing dependencies, testing assumptions, finding vulnerabilities, and optimizing code without manual prompting. Developers tested it and said it felt like pair programming with a senior engineer who never gets tired. Google's entire vision is to eliminate friction. Imagine building a full SaaS product, front-end, back-end, database, authentication, routing, APIs, in a single afternoon. Every time you hit a wall, every time you need a redesign, every time you spot a bug, Antigravity steps in instantly. Instead of thinking how to fix something, you simply describe what you want, and the platform adjusts your codebase intelligently. A completely new way to build software. Traditional development is linear. You design something, then write code, then debug, then refactor, then test, then ship. Antigravity collapses these steps into a continuous loop. The AI is always refactoring, always optimizing, always watching. It understands the entire structure of your application, not just the file you're currently editing. When you write a function, it doesn't just check for errors. It checks how that function affects your entire project and whether a better approach exists. The platform constantly runs under the hood reasoning. As you build a component, it automatically evaluates your routing logic. As you adjust your styling, it evaluates accessibility. As you add features, it evaluates security implications. And when you decide your UI needs to look different, you can simply say, make this dashboard look cleaner and more modern. And Antigravity rewrites your components and CSS intelligently while preserving your logic. Why developers are shocked. Antigravity introduces 4 capabilities that developers didn't expect to see this soon. 1. Full codebase understanding. Most AI tools understand text. Some understand files. Antigravity understands entire projects. It runs full context windows, reads your full repository, understands dependency graphs, knows how your modules interact, and can rewrite any part without breaking others. This alone makes it more powerful than anything in the market. 2. Interactive multimodal coding. You're not limited to typing prompts. You can draw a UI, sketch a data model, paste logs, screenshots of bugs. Even record an audio explanation. Antigravity understands everything. It merges every signal into one reasoning process. It becomes the first truly multimodal. IDE 3. Real-time deep refactoring. Most AIs modify a few lines. Antigravity modifies entire architectures. It can migrate a project from React to Next, or from Python to Go, or from Firebase to Supabase in minutes. This is the type of work senior engineers do, and is now automated for safe deployments with AI guards. Deployment is scary, breaking environments is even scarier. Antigravity creates isolated sandboxes, tests your changes, runs simulated traffic, detects vulnerabilities, then deploys confidently. No more late-night production nightmares. The AI-first philosophy. Google is pushing a new philosophy. Instead of developers writing code and AI helping AI write code, and developers guide and correct it, it's like directing a highly skilled engineer team, using natural language. Instead of writing every line yourself, this is the moment coding becomes less about syntax and more about intent, less about remembering frameworks and more about designing systems. Developers won't disappear. They'll evolve from coders into architects, from fixers into designers, from doers into supervisors. Google Antigravity versus GitHub Copilot versus Replit versus Cursor. People immediately compared Antigravity to other tools, but they quickly realized this is not the same category. Copilot suggests code. Antigravity writes entire systems. Replit makes coding easier. Antigravity removes coding friction entirely. Cursor rewrites files. Antigravity rewrites entire architectures. Platforms today are assistants. Antigravity is an engineering partner. This difference is massive, and it's why developers are calling it the biggest shift since the launch of GitHub itself. Why Google built Antigravity? Google knows something. Big tech knows something. The entire AI world knows something. Software development is about to change forever, and whoever controls the platform that developers use controls the future of software. Google doesn't want AI coding to happen only in ChatGPT or only in GitHub or only in browser-based tools. They want to own the AI of the future, and Antigravity is their shot. The name Antigravity means something. It symbolizes removing weight, removing resistance, removing friction, so developers can build faster, ship faster, scale faster. A glimpse into real-world use cases. Let's talk about what people can actually build with this and why it matters. SaaS products. One founder built a full subscription SaaS backend in Node, frontend in React, database in Postgres, auth with OAuth, Stripe billing, admin panel analytics, all in a weekend. With Antigravity handling 70% of the code, AI agents, developers built entire agent workflows, task execution chains, memory storage, data pipelines, all through natural language, and the platform kept everything structured. Mobile apps. Flutter developers were shocked. Antigravity can create screens, components, animations, routing, backend integrations just by describing the app. Enterprise tools, internal dashboards, report generators, admin systems, all generated automatically, with enterprise-grade security patterns. This level of acceleration has never existed before. The most impressive feature, the reasoning engine, what really separates Antigravity is reasoning. It's not just predicting the next line. It's analyzing, it's planning, it's optimizing. It builds a plan before generating code. It evaluates decisions, it rejects bad approaches, it tries again, it compares solutions. It finds better patterns, it explains its thinking. It feels like pairing with a senior engineer, but one who never burns out, never forgets documentation, never introduces sloppy errors, never gets confused. This is what makes Antigravity terrifyingly powerful. Is this the end of manual coding? Not yet. But we're closer than ever. Developers won't stop writing code. They'll just write less of it. They'll focus on logic, intent, architecture, user experience. Code becomes the output. And this is a huge win because software will get better, faster, more consistent, less buggy. Antigravity doesn't kill developers. It amplifies them, but it does threaten something traditional SaaS coding platforms. Outdated IDE, slow development cycles, backend heavy teams. The companies that don't adapt will fall behind quickly. The future of AI-first development. So what happens next? What does this mean for the next 5 years? Here's how the future looks. 1. AI-engineered code-bases. Apps won't be handwritten anymore. They will be AI-generated, AI-maintained, AI-refactored, AI-tested. 2. Smaller teams. A2s. team of 3 will build products that used to require 33 faster startups. Ideas will turn into MVPs the same day. 4. Continuous refactoring. AI will keep improving your code even when you sleep. 5 new roles. Developers become designers of logic, supervisors of AI, reviewers of code, creators of architecture. This is not science fiction. This is already happening, and Antigravity is accelerating it. The bottom line: Google Antigravity isn't just a coding tool, it's a turning point, a shift from traditional development to AI-first development, a shift from coding line by line to building through intent, a shift from slow engineering cycles to instant iteration, a shift from human-heavy effort to AI-assisted acceleration. And whether you're a beginner, a professional developer, a founder, or someone dreaming of building software, Antigravity is opening a door that didn't exist before, a door to the future of creation. A future where building software feels effortless, a future where ideas become products in hours, a future where coding becomes collaboration between humans and machines. This is just the beginning. If you want me to make a step-by-step tutorial on how to build a SaaS product using AI-first tools like Google Antigravity, just comment yes below. Make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more deep dives into AI tools that are shaping the future.